Huh? Huh? Ah! Hey, wake up! Still breathing, can't be dead. Huh? You're alive? Little brat, playing dead on me, huh?
Hello and welcome back to Arknights Endfield, our second episode in the Wuling chapter, and we just met someone new. Let's get right into it, shall we?
Got uppers, eh? A tough nut to crack! Leave this one to me, Inman. Huh? Wait a minute. That eye patch! Huh? Greenish horse, long girl, silly braids, and dumb-looking swords. Huh? Tangtang?
Hey, this bandit.
Behold! You're addressing the Supreme Chief of Qingbo Stockade, Tangtang!
Well, it isn't far from the truth.
Yeah, though they count as local Wulingers, many of them are petty thieves and criminals. Tangtang used to be an under-chief of the Stockade. Our blades clashed before, and that's how I met her. Master Chair! Huh? I never expected to see you show up here! I thought Wuling dragged you out by your tail! What brings you back? And how did you fall into this place? You're responsible for that black traffic racket up there? Chief Tangtang! Since we've stumbled on the turf of your mighty stockade, it's only fair we play by your rules. But my companion's never been here before. Can you give us a private moment, please? Ah, you behaved well. Approved. But Don't even try to run. This is my turf!
So, new place, new people, and what was that? A Tianxi pillar? You know, even though I'm ahead of this walkthrough, I still don't remember what that is.
No, I only found you after I woke up. I'm sure Perlica's fine. She's tough and skilled. Anyway, if this really is Jingbo Stockade's turf, we better play it safe.
She does feel like a pain in the neck. I mean, she seems silly and dummy, but...
Yeah, I first met her when I was practicing swordmancy outside Wuling City. She kept butting in, throwing advice everywhere. One thing led to another, and we became sparring partners. She's not a bad person, just a bit money-minded. Can't blame her, though. Her people have it tough.
Yeah, what was that about?
That. Well, I didn't really get dragged out. It's more like me failing the trials. Ayo, let's just leave talking about me for another day. Our top priority is to look for Pearly.
Pearly. Right, we're gonna have to work with Tangtang.
Her people are bound to be nearby. Ooh, I got an idea.
Don't spit it out.
We play along and flip the script.
I don't like the sound of that. But again, we might need to work with her. But look at this place. So that's where we came from, right? That waterfall, we fell there. Interesting. And look at that tree. Once again, props to the developers for making this place. It is truly amazing.
Done drawing? Jingbo Stock is all about survival. As long as the hills stay green, there will always be firewood to burn. You two are my greennails, alright? Drop me some good loot, and I'll let you walk. Not gonna get you dry. Ain't my style.
What?
Supreme Chief!
Chief, you know it, right? How Wuling threw me out cold and callously, without any mercy. Well, now I'm back. I'm back to show them Wulingers they were wrong. That decision was utterly, completely wrong.
What?
I've never forgotten the shame. It still haunts me. Luckily, I ran into my new boss, the one and only administrator of Endfield.
Oh, God.
And what? Why, never heard of it. Whatever. So, you rode back in here just to give Wuling hell?
You bet I did.
Thinking back, you were totally bawling your eyes out when we left. I almost thought you'd lose it.
That was... Wait, how did you...
But look at you now, Chen. Full of fire. You're one tough cookie.
Oh, stop it, Chief. I'm nothing in front of you. You're tougher than any of us here.
Ha! Well said. Can't deny that.
So this is what happens when Silly and Sillier get together.
Now I get it. So this is what you're up to. You made the right choice. Around here, only we Jingbo Stargaters have the guts to go head on with Wuling.
Chief? Actually, we're looking for a girl. Please, you've got to help us. She's a white-haired Libri. Name's Perlica. She's one of us. She's a smart one. She's got tricks and knows tactics. She could be our trump card against Mifu and her watch guards.
Huh? Did you just say Mifu?
Exactly.
You mean that rude, rough mad woman who nicked my favorite hat kinda like it was nothing?
Absolutely.
Okay, got you covered.
This isn't gonna end up well. Especially because we're making her believe we're no friends of Wuling. But again, let's see how far this takes us.
Consider it done. Find your little pal. Child's play for me. Hey, tracking folks isn't easy around here. You're lucky I'm on it.
Edmund? That was some solid acting.
Dark Mask, ring scales. Watch your step. This was real slick and risky.
Dark Mask? Green scales?
What? Every stalker has a nickname. Rules rule. You ain't gonna holler your baby names before those Tianxia and nosy watch guards, are you?
I get Dark Mask, but Chen doesn't have green scales. They're blue. Green is like the grass. I mean, compare it. Her tail is nothing like the grass. It's like her jacket. It's blue. It's blue scales. Oh, sorry about the lag.
These splatters just keep coming. Is there no end to them?
Splatters? Sounds like a fitting name for these aggeloi.
Hey-ya!
Come on.
Now's our sword fighting! Priscilla! Okay, get crushed!
And you know, that happens every time I load it into a map. Like the first time in the day. After a while it normalizes.
Hey, Dark Mask! You were on fire!
So splatters. So these are aggeloi created by
Simply trying to find my friends.
From
Not
water.
looking to start any fights.
Huh, bro?
Edmund, it's Perlica.
Perlica! Bro!
Endman, Chen, I'm so glad you're both all right.
Is it me that I'm colorblind? Because I see her hair yellow, like she's blonde. It's not white hair. Green scales, white hair, like what? It's blonde hair and
Leave this to
blue
us.
scales. Am I crazy? Or colorblind? You
Tangtang?
tell me.
What are you doing out here?
Put your fist down, bro! They're with us!
With us? Look at how they're dressed. They don't look like one of us.
As I have explained, we are not part of Wuling. We are from Endfield. We do not want to start any conflict with you.
But you just injured my man.
That was legitimate self-defense. They should be regaining consciousness soon.
Got a little bit of a dumbass here.
Good! I'm impressed! Thought you just had brains, but you're an artful caster. Could be big help for sure.
Tangtang,
Chillax, bro. Let me clear up this little mix-up for you. This guy's roll with me. Look at this goofball. Ring any bells? She's Chen Qianyue. She got kicked out before. Now she's back to shake things up. I can't miss that. Hey, quit standing there like a bunch of goobers. This is my big brother, Qing Bostock's first mate. Run, eat.
Right. This is too cringe. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to take it.
Sneaking up to the limestone cave again, huh? Told you to stick to the stockade these days.
I need some fresh air. I ran into these guys on the way. Told me they're fixing to mess with Wuling City. So, I stepped in and brought them under. Just trust me on this, bro.
So, what's happening now?
Right. So, from what I understand, we need their help to get to Wuling, but there are no friends of Wuling. I don't see.
How long's it been since we lost open for bids? All thanks to those splatters. Don't matter if they're serious about throwing down. For now, we can bust them around a bit. If we don't get his folks to fix our water wheelies, what? We gonna run crying to the Wuling City Tianshi?
I'm with you on most things, but bringing outsiders into stockade fairs?
Come on, bro. Don't be so rock-headed. Times are getting tougher. We gotta do something, right?
I always hate this kind of character, should I say? Hard-headed character that doesn't accept what needs to be done. Like, oh, but bring outsiders. Oh, just because they're outsiders, I'm gonna hate them. Like, come on, man. We're just passing by. We can help.
Don't worry, Ensman.
We're not trying to
all
fight
right.
you. Like,
Neferith really is in Wuling, and she has found herself a mysterious ally. Things are getting out of control.
We must hurry to Wuling City and tell Viceroy Zhuang about this.
That girl, Tangtang? Why did she say we are with her? And unless I misheard, she also said we are to stir up trouble in Wuling City. What's that about?
yeah, we're not gonna do that. And yeah,
Slightly improper, but an effective exit strategy.
slightly improper. I forgot
Like
about
Chen
Ardashir,
said,
yeah, in
We
the
are
first
operating
box.
on Qingbo Stockade's territory. Neither confronting them directly nor sneaking past them seems viable. And since Neferith has already made her move, the locals might provide some clues.
Neferith's boss. Hard to think of that, like, given how powerful she is. But he's even more powerful than him. That was an interesting twist. So, let's keep rolling with them for now.
Hey, Dark Mask! Listen up! Deal's settled. You can rule with us, but you're fresh meat, and you roughed up our brothers. Got earn our trust first. No freebies. You wanna go to Wuling City, right? Too bad. The way's been cut off.
Convenient.
Cut off?
Relax. Qingbo's got tricks up his sleeve. Only problem is, our stockade has some little troubles recently. So, taking that pause may take some effort. See where I'm getting at, right? Decide quick, then come knocking.
Right. Sorry.
Ran Yi seems strongly opposed to outsiders interfering in their affairs. If we want to investigate Neferith, we must proceed with caution and avoid unnecessary conflicts.
I mean, sure, everyone's got a right to protect their own interest and their own people and territory and everything, but like, I mean, that whole thing of but you took my men, but well, if Perlica was acting in self-defense, like, it only takes like 2 neurons to see that. So,
That was fast.
I'm just laying it out. I don't like that character. Tangtang,
Okie dokie.
so
Now
and
tell me
so.
tight.
more or less. We'll see. Like, she looks
Supreme
fun.
Chief has to do grunt work?
So what? Work's a badge of honor.
She seems silly, and silly is fine, but
Put some drinks on her.
Well,
too silly.
Excuse you. We're just two like-minded souls, all right?
Our Dopulon got lucky.
Yeah, I can roll with silly characters, but too silly, there are limits. And look at that! Bronix! Finally! So that's right, here in Wuling you get all the rest of the materials that you need to level up your characters, your weapons, everything. Everything's here. In different regions and parts of Wuling, granted, yes, but it's here. Remember, the first time you gather something, you get 10 of each. After that, it's only gonna be 8, but yeah, quite helpful. So we got the, I think we saw the plants. Now we got the, what do you call it? The mineral. I miss the mushrooms.
Flew away.
I'm so glad some of this. Oh my god, sorry for the lag. I'm so glad some of these characters really point out these things, because I would have never seen that orally. Sure, they make a noise when you're near, but only when you're near. There's also this these gadgets that you can use to locate the oralines and chests around the map, which you gather with stock bills, right? I haven't been able to use those just yet. I mean, there's a lot in Valley 4 that I haven't done, like side quests and exploration, just chests and oraline I haven't gathered. So there's still quite a bunch of ore barrels waiting for me back in Valley 4. Now imagine here in Wuling, all the map covered, and we got Originum. It's actually funny because there's a lot of Originum here in Wuling, but not much Farium. I'm sure you've seen a video about that. And Wuling's got its own stock build system, and it's great because we can earn more ore barrels and basic permits. Sure, we'd rather chartered permits, but the basic permits are always important because you can get more of the basic characters. Last raid is great, we already know that. Ember, Pogranichnik, even Herdelia. Living, I don't know much, and I don't want it. But anyways, we need more basic permits, and that's a subject that people are talking about right now. The limited amount of basic permits that we have
The rain has stopped.
at this moment. And look at that. Another scene.
See that? Our stock is right up ahead past this part. He could have rode straight into Wuling City from there. Ah, too bad. The way was cut off lately.
When did that happen?
Couple of weeks back.
2 weeks.
Ah, whatever. The way's blocked for now. Come on, follow me.
And I gotta say, I wasn't really familiar with the term stockade before this. Like, I've heard other similar terms, but according to Google, stockade is a strong defensive barrier or wall made of tall upright wooden posts driven into the ground. So these people basically deserted Wuling because they had different ideologies and went to live in the forest like a bunch of rebels. By the way, if you ever see a post here saying jump, don't do it. I mean, it should be obvious. You know what? Actually, jump. Just go on ahead and take the jump. I'm not gonna do it. I'm fine. I've seen a video and I think I already got what's down there. But yeah, anyways, so now we're dealing with a bunch of, what do you call it?
Who's that over there?
Rebels, lost kids in the forest, like the ones from Robin Hood, the Peter Pan guys. I really don't like where this is heading.
How'd you get so banned up?
But once again, let's just put up
Chief,
with it.
Those
Sorry.
splatters.
Shh. Save your strength. Let's get you treated first.
Enmin, time to put them down.
Funny because I thought there
Team Sunshine.
needed to be like what was it called? Has it really been that long of a while? I mean, such a long time. Long of a while. That's not a phrase, is it? Anyways, such a long time since I last played. I forgot the name of the pillars that spawn aggeloi. Speaking of aggeloi, I was exploring, gathering materials, and look what I found. This guy looked like a boss, but it's actually far from a boss. Maybe a mini boss. But I don't think it even counts as that. It's just a stronger opponent in the map, in the wilds. And yeah, it is tough. But not too tough. And my characters are level 60 if I'm not mistaken right now. But I'm still feeling little damage because of the team I'm using. Like, this is just an excuse of a team that I put up just to use the admin. But it's clearly not a DPS team. It's made for healing, protection, buffing the admin. The only real damage output will come from the admin breaking her crystals. Like, you apply the crystals and then you apply the battle skill. I have said this quite some times before. But just for you to take into consideration, a real proper DPS team should be able to deal with enemies like this quicker, right? Relatively. Anchor is the name. I haven't seen any Anchor unless it's underground producing the aggeloi, unless Nephrite has the ability to produce aggeloi.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Gathering data.
I think the only thing we're missing, because I mean, clearly Nephrite is back. She's interested in Wuling since she failed at Valley 4. Her boss is here with her. And again, they're spawning aggeloi made of water. But where are they coming from? Where are the anchors? That's what I'm really wondering here.
Not a single den stack or camp. Compared to Valley 4, it's
That
way
too.
too peaceful here.
No land breakers.
There's danger lurking behind Qingbo Stockade.
Hey, Libre! You really got skills. Knew you'd be useful. I told Dajiang to get some rest. I'll handle the bridge repairs.
Perhaps we can lend a hand too?
Nice! I'm sure that we just need to pour some clean water into the mechanism there, then the bridge moves. Think we can use lake water? Here, take these fairing bottles and fill them up with water.
So, we're now introduced into one of the new mechanics in Wuling, or in the game, if it's going to be present in other regions. Filling bottles with water. But it's funny because here it sounds really simple, but there's a more complex purpose for it later on.
Some rest.
Which of course has to do with...
Can get really tiring.
Come on, Gilberto. It has to do with the AAC factory. We use water bottles to produce other products, you know? We'll get into that later because it can get a little bit complex. You already know the AAC factory is a bit complex, but Wuling introduces a lot more than we already had, as well as variations of what we already had. Right? It expands on and modifies what we already knew. So, the simple task is just filling up some ferrium bottles, which fortunately are ferrium. Imagine they were steel. That would be so much of a hindrance, annoyance. given how complex it is to make steel bottles. I'm sure we're gonna need steel bottles eventually for other stuff, which is gonna be a pain to build around in your AAC areas, which, yeah, don't worry, I haven't unlocked any just yet. I'm gonna show everything in order. But this simple mechanic is just like creating stuff around the world in Wuling with water.
Why are you frowning like that?
What? What are you talking about? I'm just a little worried. Really, just a little.
You're gonna see too many cuts in this video because the amount of time that I spent just looking at the map or doing nothing or wandering off in the wrong direction, it was way too much. And yeah, I'm collecting every single bug that I find because I'm like, oh, surely there must be a new type of bug around here. Wrong. It's all just glow bugs and scorch bugs. Don't bother if you already have enough of them.
Freaking splatters!
Why are there so many aggeloi here?
Enman, I'll go help her.
The stockhead's in a mess, and it's easy to get lost. I'll show you the way. Thank you in advance, everyone.
Funny because this isn't exactly the stockade.
Let's head in.
If you need us to do anything, just say the word.
It's like an outpost outside of the stockade, like an extension of it. Spoiler alert, by the way. But it's our first introduction to the Qingbo stockade of Wuling.
Good work, everyone. Great teamwork, everyone. Endfield won't stop progressing.
This is getting a little old, so I'm just gonna change my team. Oh, these teams have been updated since I last saw this. Yeah, for example, this team, I'll eventually replace Ardelia. I think I mentioned that before, but even at this point I hadn't do it. But it has happened already. I replaced Ardelia for Snowshine, because picking up Ardelia's ship clones just to heal is a bit annoying, and that's all she's good for. With Snowshine I get healing as well, but I also get protection plus cry application. It's funny because all the teams I have right now, or at least most of them, they're all single element teams. And I really think that's something the developers need to work on. The variety of teams that we can make.
Gathering data.
I mean, mixing up elements. And I'm sorry because I still haven't picked up that the other enemy is protecting the ones in front of me. Just go for the one shooting the beams, and then go for the others, right?
Thank you. My fists were totally useless against those splatters.
How are things here?
I got all gates shut tight, just like you told me. Those splatters and freaks shouldn't be getting through.
Freaks?
Possibly the landbreakers.
Leave the outside to us. You go find somewhere safe.
No problem. Hey, Sword Girl. You totally crushed those splatters. I'm Mountain Guardian. Let's have a spar when you got the time.
You wouldn't last a second. Sparring, I mean.
Like no major clashes have happened between the residents and the landbreakers.
This doesn't feel like how Neferith would do things.
Yeah, because she's not the one calling the shots this time. It's her boss. And we've already seen that he does things differently. So yeah, mixing up elements in different teams, like Rossi was a good step in that direction because she mixes physical damage with heat damage, right?
A frigid output.
But we need more of that. And I still haven't learned. I'm still attacking the enemy that is being protected rather than the enemy that is protecting the others. Hey, look at that! I finally learned. And when the enemies are not being protected, it's
Don't
so
worry.
much easier.
You're safe now.
Oh, your clothes. Are you from the city?
Name's Dark Mask.
From the city? You don't look like the others around here either. Are you new as well?
Don't be silly. Qing's been with us for years, since she left Wuling City. Qing, you made a really clever move. How'd you figure out to bring everyone here for shelter? I learned about emergency survival tactics at the Tianshi Bureau. That's our delicate beat. Never fails to impress. Please, Chief. No more embarrassing nicknames. I'll take everyone back now.
So again, you can mix up teams right now with different elements, but they're not gonna work too well. The best teams are single element. Like this team, Yvonne, Last Rite, Saihi, and Snowshine in the future. That too, like, I'm removing nature damage from this team by removing Ardelia. Look at this. This is crazy. You can... Oh shit. Literally. Oh, come on. How can you be that... Oh my God. I don't even wanna. Who in the development team? Oh my God, no, no, and I picked it up. What the hell was I thinking about? I mean, I saw something on the ground and I was like, oh, pick it up. Oh, no, no, this is like a... What do you call it? Tapir? In Spanish it's a tapir. Tanta. It's a mix of like a pig and an elephant.
My prayer has ended.
But this one is mixed with a cow because of the horns. Let's move on. So yeah,
Analyzing.
there's another team which is the full electric team, which is well, you could do Aviwena, Perlicam, Arlight, and Anton. You can replace Arknight with a new character, which is, spoiler alert, much better. I'm not gonna mention it just yet. You probably already know it, but for the sake of continuity, I'm not gonna mention it just yet. There's also the Heat team, which is Levitain, Levitain, Ember, Akikuri, and Wolfguard, of course.
A frigid output.
And we still don't have a nature DPS.
Analyzing.
And no, Fluorite is not a DPS. You can try to make her a DPS, but she's not.
Big bro, I'm here! The food's safe, so yeah, I'm fine.
Didn't I tell you to lay off the thing hunting Lily?
Our food supplies are running low. I'm thin of the waves after all. Gotta do something for the fam. Plus, this water flows from our ancestral spring. I can't pretend it doesn't exist.
You're heard. Try not to talk so much. Leave this to us.
Big bro, think them Wuling City clowns are behind all this?
Don't, Stonefang. Go with the younger dame
Oh,
and help look
sorry
after
about
the
that.
others.
Okay, big bro.
They all call him Big Bro. Is he really Tangtang's brother, or they all just call him Bro because,
everyone's safe
you know,
here.
because... I think he really is Tangtang's brother, but everyone call him Big Bro because, you know.
Honestly, when I took you in, I just wanted some free labor to help with stock and chores. Didn't expect you to rescue my fam, fix the bridge, and take the splatters. Gotta admit, you're really good.
No. We were just doing our part.
Anna's right. We all know what this world is like. Not many have shown us such kindness.
Such is the belief of Endfield. We shall never forsake anyone.
Enfield. What exactly does Enfield
Well,
do?
there are a few that we could forsake, you know, just being honest. You know. Anyways, we help people. Most people.
All right, listen up, folks. Huh? This one here is Dark Mask, aka the Administrator, aka the boss of Enfield. From now on, Chingbo Stargate and Enfield are united. Their problems are my problems. So long I stare on my turf, I got them covered.
Alright. Promises. Gotta hold you to that in the future, Tangtang. If I get the chance.
Oh wow. Maybe we went a little overboard with the act.
No, we can use this
It's a surprising
to our
development to get local
advantage.
backing. Let's take it step by step.
Chief! Chief! We found them! The missing group. They're trapped at a small reef, hiding from the splatters.
Tangtang, these folks in trouble? We can help.
How many times I'm gonna rescue these wandering teams that got themselves between a hard place and some aggeloi? Have you noticed that most of the time that's what I'm doing?
There they are! Take out the aggeloi first. One more shot!
Over my computer. Veritas be with you.
Feel the chill. What are you trying to say? Open the sluice?
Looks like we need to get the bamboo rafts floating.
All that ducking probably shut their brains off. Guess they forgot to be trapped too.
It's not that it bothers me, you know? As long as I'm just running around exploring the map, fighting enemies, I'm fine. Send me to rescue as many teams as you've lost. I'll do it. It's no problem. Now look at this. This is fun. Funny, because you really do play with water a lot in Wuling. And interesting because, did you see that exception? If two compartments have different liquids, it's not gonna work, so... What else are we gonna find here apart from water? Maybe blight? Or maybe some of these things are gonna be full of it, blight? Contaminated by something, maybe? And look at these things. This is a little bit of a spoiler for what is coming regarding the ASIN. Fluid supply unit and fluid tank. Funny because you normally shouldn't
Water's
need a
risen.
fluid
We
tank.
can now get the injured out.
If you're gonna pump water into the fluid tank and from the fluid tank to the fluid supply, why not pump it directly from the lake or the source directly into the fluid supply? Why the tank? Well, you're not always gonna be using the supply directly or pumping water out of the source. Remember the water bottles? We'll talk about it later.
Dark Mask! pocket earlier.
You've been smiling a lot today.
Huh? Really?
Ever since things went downhill in the stockade, you've been frowning non-stop.
That's so not true. I always...
You can't fool me. I'm your brother.
So he is her
Thank
brother.
you for everything. I really appreciate it.
Bit of humility. Nice. Alright, you're welcome. Thank you as well.
I'm glad we could help. To be honest, we have plenty of questions and doubts too.
That's all we ask for. So about the land breakers and the aggeloi.
Land breakers. Those freaks only started showing up recently. And we don't really know where they're hiding. They haven't made any major moves yet. Like they're waiting for something.
They gotta
And
be
with their
underground.
limited numbers, the land breaks don't pose a real threat for now. Whatever their plan is, Qingbo Stockade won't be scared off.
Oi! Dark Mask! Remember our deal from earlier?
Deal? What deal?
Probably seen those water lilies, right? They ran the gate to the path going to Wuling City. But Lily did be acting up one after another. We
Yeah,
tried
I
fixing
remember.
them. But never got it done.
Please take us to the place. We'll have a look.
I'll fix your stuff. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Dark Mask! You got a way to fix this drawbridge? Yeah?
It seems to be powered by the water wheels next to it.
Hold on, Perlica. Is this fluid tank...
Yes, it's a product from Endfield. We had some trading partnerships with Wuling, and it seems the people here may have borrowed the tank from them.
Borrowed, yeah. Sounds accurate. But let me get that Oralin first. Oh, you son of a... I hate every single Oralin that does that, and anyone that programmed it to do that. Stop trolling me already.
Such fluid, effervescent glittering. I've always wanted my nail.
Fluid, effervescent, glittering. The hell are you talking about even? Alright, so fill up some bottles. And remember what I was saying, you're not always gonna be pumping out of the source directly. That's why you use a tank. To be honest, in the AAC factory itself, in your AAC areas, you're not really going to be using the tanks a lot. Or at least up to the point where I am, which to be fair isn't too far into the AAC. But still, I've seen a little bit. And
I'll take you to the first water lily to have a look. See? It's just over there.
no real efficient reason to use a tank. You just draw water from a nearby source and you use it directly into what you need. There's no real reason to store it. Look at this guy. This guy is everywhere. But I still don't have any Wuling stock bills to trade with him. because I still haven't unlocked any outpost or any AC area. Hopefully we'll get to that in the next episode, or maybe the one after that. Yeah, because it does take a while to get to that. Can't remember how much exactly. Guess we'll see.
Sorry, I'm done gathering.
By the way, thanks for the support with the opening. I hope you liked it. A whole bunch of people watched it in the separate video I made for it. If you haven't watched it individually, go watch it. Anyways, it was at the beginning of this video, so... And by the way, there's also something at the end of this video. Another small treat.
Endman, the structure on this side seems adjustable.
Okay, yeah, we've dealt with mechanisms like this before. You know, so you basically turn them on by hitting them. If you know what I'm saying. That's how they made the mechanism. Don't blame me. I'm just playing the game. There we go. I don't know if you've noticed, and it's not just for these moments, actions,
Impressive, Dark Mask. Got plenty
or
of tricks up
cinematics
your
that
sleeves
happen.
of yours.
Sometimes when you reach certain areas in this map, the camera angle changes.
See that?
Like it.
These two water relays are connected to the last stretch of the road. Go ahead and show us what you've got, Dark Mask.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Sometimes when you reach certain areas of the map or points, the camera angle shifts. Like here right now. Did you see that? How the camera moved away and now it went back to its original position? Like, the developers have taken that into consideration when you're moving around the map, just to give you a better sight of the place that you designed, which is a really good move actually. The aesthetic in this game is so dominant, and I really like it. Well done actually. What I hadn't noticed before is that when you power up one of these wheels, the water it brings up powers up the next wheel. That's actually cool.
Hey, Dirt Mask! This is lost after water, Willis.
The people of Yen use these facilities to transport water and irrigate their fields.
And this Yvonne team continues to be great. It's actually so good. I don't know what to do with these water wheels. All those books at home were stored together with the family records. Even if it hasn't been over 100 years, it must have been 70 or 80 at least. All these years in this decade, each family has passed down their own skills. They've dwindled more and more. Electrical circuits, water wheel issue doesn't seem too related to that. Who even remembers how to fix a water wheel? You know, this is something that speaks to a real world problem. Well, problem sometimes, because it's true. As we progress and we develop new things, we leave the old ones behind. They end up being forgotten because, well, we have a new thing that works better. But it happens in some places around the world where mechanisms or artifacts or whatever was built before, it never changes. And the people that built it and knew how to operate it, sometimes they teach the new generations how to operate it and maintain it, but sometimes they don't, and sometimes people end up with a machine that just works but nobody knows what to do if it breaks down, and that's a real problem. People has always needs to be careful about what they design, who's gonna operate it, how to improve on it, or how to replace it, what they're going to be replacing it with, or at least teach the next generation how to maintain it, fix it, whatever. And it's funny because it happens at a larger scale, or even at a smaller scale. It happens even at workplaces in present times, you know. So yeah, you see, I haven't even unlocked the new AAC. It's crazy. I'm gathering AAC points, but I still haven't gotten to the part where you get the new AAC stuff. And yeah, I'm guessing it's gonna take some time, of course, because I just barely started Wuling. I mean, we progressed a little bit during this episode, and most of it was just story, but yeah, I'm getting the feeling that Wuling is a bit long. Oh, much in comparison to Valley 4, we'll see, because Wuling is still an ongoing story. It's still part of version 1, right? We're gonna get version 2.0, I'm guessing next year, in January, because the game came out in January of this year. So we'll see, and at least we now have the mushrooms that we needed to level up the characters. So I think we are approaching the end of this video. So just to wrap up and comment on a few things. Once again, amazing place, good story, good so far, great. Valley 4, but Wuling, well, actually the fight was great with well, not the fight itself, but the event of Nephrith showing up, Ardshir showing up and revealing his true nature, right? The past, that whole thing was amazing. The whole sequence of you know, Chen running and fighting the giant aggeloi in the water, and that was cool, you know. So bit of a slow episode, yeah. Not much happened, but we're progressing, you know how it is. We'll get there eventually. And for now, thank you for being here, thank you for watching. I really enjoy and appreciate your support and doing these videos. Stick around because we have one last treat that will be repeated throughout the rest of the episodes in this series. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.
There's a beauty in the way you're warm, and the sharpness of your thorns, so vibrate in the imperfections. In the pain there's something real, all that anger so concealed. Still you're lost in how to feel, just let me hold that severed world.